Hi there, warriors. This is the Spirit Warrior. Apologies for the sound. I still can't make it work. I can't get my external microphone to work on my iPhone 17. So if you know how to do that, put a comment below and I'd love to hear how I can fix that. But here today, I'm talking about spontaneity. I watch on YouTube, I watch a channel called The Divinely Aligned, which is Courtney, and she channels from the universe. And she keeps saying, you got to create and you got to go out there and play like a child is the message from today. And so here I am with absolutely nothing planned. And I'm here to say that really the essence of this idea that we should be more childlike is because all the rules and structures and ideas of society that we play to aren't much fun. They really take the pleasure out of life, don't they? They tell us how we got to work, how we got to live, how we spend our money, what we should wear, what sort of car we should drive. In fact, it's not a very free life at all, is it? Because society says, do this. Society does that. And of course, in the tarot, that's the Hierophant, isn't it? He is the status quo. He is the establishment. And maybe there comes in a time in your life, like me now, and I'm kind of at the end of life, not really at the end, but, you know, I've had a few years under the belt. It's time to rip the establishment up and maybe live a more free and enjoyable and creative life, because creativity really is at the leading edge of manifestation with the universe, isn't it? Because, you know, if you look at the way that we see life, past, present and future, the past doesn't really exist. It's already happened. The future doesn't exist. It's just some ideas in our mind. And the cutting edge of life is the moment of now. And really all these paradigms and ideas and structures and how we should save money and how we live, how we should work for 40 years and then retire, and then that's what we live for, instead of living life for the moment, living a free life. And I know that it's easier said than done, because including me, I live to the structures of society. In fact, you know, I lived in a marriage where I did what I was told. Done a lot of us, and I finally broke free. And I guess I'm not saying that you should junk your life and break down the marriage and sell off the assets and go and live in an igloo or a teepee somewhere. But what I'm saying is that at times that you should find moments for yourself, that there have to be moments where you can be free to express what you truly are, instead of people controlling what you are and what you should say and what you would wear and where you're going to be. That really is being in kind of a metaphorical prison, isn't it? And so the challenge is to find moments in our life where we feel the inner confidence and joy to do the things we truly love, because it's great to have all the possessions and everything, and they do give us security and they give us status, but the things that truly make your heart sing, so just the pureness of love, the joy of creating something, and the joy of being able to create something without being bound by rules, by expressing the inner wisdom and messages from your soul. That is true joy and happiness. And many of us may have just gone through a period in the last week or so with the with the solar eclipse and the new moon, and have found that it's really upset the apple cart, that it's tilted the scales of our life, because it's exposed to us the things that are holding us back, the things that are really restricting us in life, the things that are not making us joyful. And they're telling us that now is the time for a new life, that now is the time for new beginnings. And this really is experiencing a tower moment, isn't it? I certainly experienced a tower moment during that period. I was unwell and I couldn't work, and then my car wouldn't work, and it was like the universe is saying, you have to stop. And I think, pretty sure I said in a previous video that I had a message from the universe that I should detach from the work that I do, and that I should receive income a different way. And that's a challenge, because we all want a safety net, don't we? We all want to know where our next dollar's coming from. And when the universe says, detach, and you go, okay, where's the money coming from? And so I have to admit that I did have a couple of days where I did stop working, and it was a challenge, to say the least, because I'm trying to stay calm and be creative about my life and allow the universe to show me the path. And indeed, I learned from that. I learned about how to stay in the moment and how to be open to receive. But it really does upset your ego when you start saying, the universe says that I should do this differently. Anyhow, there's my 2 pence from the day. I hope these aren't too fragmented. I'm still learning how to do this. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. I hope life is treating you well. And this is the Spirit Warrior sending you much love, joy, peace and happiness. And I'm saying ciao.